Alright, so now that we're done and we have our weaving finished, we want to take it off this loom. And then if you want to use the loom again, you can. So here is the best way. I usually take my scissors and I will slide down to the bottom because I want to release this from the loom, but I need these two strings to be able to tie together. So very carefully, just two, never more than two. And if your weaving is like, if you don't think you have enough room, you can always kind of push it toward the middle before you start cutting the strings apart. And then what I want to do is I want to cross these over, just like if you were going to start tying your shoes. I cross that over, and then I will pull that string, I push that string through that loop right there, and I make a knot. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. You stop the knot at the weaving, but when you do it the second time, give it a little tug. Now if I did that the first time, it would shrink my weaving way up, so I have to be careful about that. So let's do this again. Cut two at a time and tie your knot until it gets to the weaving, and then hold on to that little one, and then I take my finger and push it again, and then the second knot, give it a tug. All right, and then you're going to just keep doing that until you get to the end. It will take a little while, and this is where if you need somebody to help you with it because maybe you're having a hard time tying your fingers, you can't get them in there to tie or whatever, might be the case. It's a little tricky, it's not always easy. All right, and this would be the way, you know, something that's been done for thousands of years, weaving on a loom. We're just using our cardboard. Okay, I've got that side done. And then when you get to the other side, because it's loose and there's not much holding it on, you can pull it off of there, or we can cut two at a time. I am going to, since I have the back taped, I'm just going to cut two at a time. Make sure you're cutting it way up here at the top, two at a time. So I have plenty of string left over. Once again, and these other little strings that are kind of in our way right now, we'll get rid of those in a minute here. In fact, I might get rid of that right now, just that little piece hanging off right there. All right, and then keep going and just tie every single one. Tug it the second time, remember that, and I'm going to cut this up there as far as I can get it. There we go. It should get easier if you go along. Tie your knot, tie it once, tie it twice. Second time's a tug, tug, tug. You want to make sure those are tight so they don't come out later on, all right? And when we get finished, we'll have a little piece of material made. Putting it together the old-fashioned way. Oops, there we go. Got strings everywhere, don't we? I have one off to the side that I finished. Just a little red and white one. So it looks like this. It's all the way off. You can use any colors. Yarn is inexpensive. All right, let's tie that one. Tie it once, tie it twice. Tug, tug. All right, there we go. I'm going to move that off to the side. Now, if you have some little pieces like the ones that we were weaving with, which would be called our weft, I just trim those off. Just make sure you don't cut your weaving. I just get rid of those little pieces like that. Okay? All right. Ooh, soft. Yeah. Okay, good luck.